This is Rocco Pendola. It's not quite the beach meets the streets. We're in Lower Manhattan with the founder, with an entrepreneur. Bleacher Report co-founder Bryan Goldberg joins us. He just sold Bleacher Report to the Turner division of Time Warner. Pretty big
Last
deal.
Summer. Yeah, it was a good deal for us, great deal for them. It's one of the cool things about having a company like Turner acquire your website is then you get to go on CNN.com and see the website that you helped start right there on the front page. You get to watch March Madness on TNT and on Turner Cable and hear them talk about your website on TV. So it's cool. It was a good deal and good deal for them.
It is powerful, and you think about CNN. It's no secret they need some help now. And it was funny. I was actually on CNN the other day for the first time, so I went to their website for the first time in a while because I wanted to see myself, and I was like, wow. Sports doesn't say sports anymore. It says Bleacher Report. And I thought, man, if you couldn't have scripted it any better.
Yep. It's needless to say, when we started the site in 2007, when we launched it, we were ambitious. We were a team of founders who had a vision, wanted to do something cool. I don't think we ever thought it would get to that point, but it's worked out really well, I think, for both parties. And as an entrepreneur, your goal is to start a company. You one day you dream maybe some bigger company will buy you, but an integration like that makes so much sense, where you get to see the real impact of that integration every single day. It worked out really well. Not every M&A deal has that kind of good ending, and we're lucky because ours definitely went down that route.
A lot of people don't like you guys.
Yep.
They've hated Bleacher Report since day one.
Yeah.
It's not traditional sports journalism. It's fans spewing rumors. It's just irresponsible crap.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Neither do I.
Clearly you don't.
Yeah.
But what's the counter argument to listen? They're just throwing rumors out there, and people are clicking on it, and there's no value.
Sure. So, rumors always be part of sports. We didn't invent them. They're part of the fun of sports. It's part of the following your team every single day. You want to hear what rumors, you want to think about what trades they might make, what coach they might sign. It's really about dialogue. News breaks so fast right now. Story comes out on Twitter. A player makes an announcement. The story's out there. You want the dialogue. That's where the excitement is. And Bleacher Report is different. We didn't come out of the gate saying we're going to replace ESPN by doing what ESPN does identically and do it better. That's not going to happen. The vision of Bleacher Report when we launched it was this. We said that there are hundreds of teams in America and around the world that people care about it. Not just the Yankees and the Cowboys, but also the San Jose Sharks or Oregon football, Auburn football, or even European football teams. And with these hundreds of teams, we wanted a website, a big national website that covered them every day, and we could talk about them and read original stories about them every day, multiple times a day, because that's the appetite for sports. And ESPN wasn't doing that, SI wasn't doing that. There were all these big name publications, but even combined they weren't doing that. So we said, how do you do it? And the answer was, to cover hundreds of teams, you need thousands of writers. And if you have thousands of writers, you can't run one of these newsrooms, in some skyscraper in Manhattan. You got to change the model. And of course, out of the gate, it wasn't exactly what we wanted it to be. We were four guys in our early 20s who, had never started a publication before. So out of the gate, of course, it was a mess, and it grew like crazy. But we did evolve, and we made it better and better and better. And the site today is very different than the site that a lot of people had hesitations about in 2008, 2009. And with obviously with Turner putting their backing behind it, with their resources, with their experience and credibility, the site you see today, Bleacher Report today, the Bleacher Report that you see on the front page of CNN, is an outstanding property that's going to continue to do cool things.
You receive a call, obviously, from somebody at Time Warner.
Yeah.
Were there multiple offers or contacts coming in around that time or before it?
Well, one of the hard parts of starting a company that gains the sort of value and is doing the sort of revenue Bleacher Report was doing is, there's not a million buyers. There's a handful, and they're the ones you would think about. And they're not ready every single day to buy a site like this. So as it turned out, there was a real need from the guys over at Turner and Time Warner. They had their internal question marks about what's the future of Sports Illustrated mixed in with Turner. They had questions about, we just bought a huge broadcast rights. Turner has some of the most valuable broadcast rights in sports. Everything from NBA to March Madness. They've got
big baseball deal this renewed.
Big baseball. So they invest so much in broadcast, but they didn't have that home-owned property, that branded destination where you as an online reader could come and have that experience. Turnersports.com isn't going to be the experience on the same level as their investment in broadcast. So it was a marriage that made sense. It was two parties who could bring a lot to the table. And of course, you start a company, you want to sell a company, you're going to talk and you're going to see what's going on. But you know, it made sense for them. It made so much sense for us. You know, they knew this was valuable. They knew what we'd built was valuable. That we had real revenue. This wasn't a speculative buy, like an Instagram type of acquisition. We had real good revenue, a lot of growth, and it happened quickly as far as these things go. You know, a few months, but they wanted to do it, and we liked the idea.